All know, of course, that His Royal Highness Prince Charles spent very little time with his youngest son, His Royal Highness Prince Harry, otherwise known as Hazza to certain people. But was this the true reason why? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you today as ever. Listen, I've just been reading this and I wanted to share it with you because a lot of people say to me, why do you put flowers at the side screen of the videos, the reports? And the beauty about doing a YouTube channel is you're not really hindered by what a news channel wants you to place at the side. And there's a reason why I put flowers by the side. I like them, number one. I like to share them with you. And I think also what's nice about them is they're tranquil, aren't they? And for people, as I've said before, who may be housebound, recovering from things like long COVID, stuff like that, don't have the energy just to go out into the garden or indeed go out to a park. It's a nice treat, I think so. A lot of people are saying to me, we don't want them, we want the pictures of the story. Well, I just kind of think, look, think of others, for those that are trapped inside, as I say, and for those that can't get out with mobility issues, like our wonderful monarch. Think about that, because you see beautiful flowers. And here's the thing that caught my eye about this as well. In Gloucestershire, over here in the United Kingdom, there's a bit of a traffic hotspot in a certain area. And so what they decided to do was plant flower beds in these beautiful array of berries and buds and all sorts of stuff. And they found that the traffic people slowed down to view and admire them, thus stopping a lot of accidents. So when you think, nature is good for you, whichever way you look at it. I know I'm giggling now, but truly, it is good for you. And that's what you have to think, People really forget to take time out and look at things and grasp the moment, as I often say. Always good to do, as ever. Back as ever though to your breaking roll story of the day. This story is fascinating in itself because when you think about it, His Royal Highness Prince Charles has gone through quite a lot with his youngest son, Prince Harry. We only now think about the more recent battles and stories, but let's not forget what's gone on for years, the Nazi uniform, the smoking, the falling out of nightclubs, all the things that teenagers do, of course, but not necessarily when you're a member of the British monarchy and it's on the front pages of the world to see. Recently we had a lady over here in the United Kingdom on the front pages of the tabloids allegedly wishing to sell the pants that Prince Harry wore in that now infamous Las Vegas strip. Incredible, isn't it? The lengths people will go to. And of course there's no proof, but why let proof get in the way of a very good story? But the bigger story is this, right? Prince Charles apparently did really want to have a one-to-one chat, which ended up being a sort of very brief meeting, simply because, according to a very good source, and as ever we have to say allegedly, Prince Harry really refused to detail anything regarding about his forthcoming memoir to Prince Charles. And as I've told you before, the big sticking point, particularly in this year, the 75th year of the Duchess of Cornwall, Camilla, Prince Charles really doesn't want any negativity, absolutely can understand that. This is his wife. He wants to make sure that she has the best possible chance of celebrating this year as, of course, our wonderful monarch with a platinum jubilee, Why would you want somebody to sour that? But according to that good source, allegedly, Prince Harry refused to detail exactly what he's now put down in his book and how this will pan out. Just seems ludicrous when you think about it, because as we now know, it's been pushed back, and Charles, like the rest of us, so it appears, will have to wait and see exactly the sort of things that Harry's detailed. As I've said to you before, the fact that they're remaining so tight-lipped and quiet means that there has to be some bombshells attached, because you simply could not receive all of that money from any publisher in this day and age for a lame book. It has to have bombshells. So perhaps Prince Charles was right to, as the kids say, ice his youngest son to a very short meeting, unless he wanted to be mature, manly, stand up and have a adult conversation about the reasons why, and more importantly, what will that book contain? Should there be anything for people to be concerned about with regards to Harry's book and the monarchy? His silence, though, allegedly, speaks volumes. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.